gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, trying to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Wild son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Denver. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line. With the second-round pick in the April draft. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
Trevor gets out of the pocket. He does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch. Can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's out of bounds, close to the 45-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Broncos.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Big snap on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Dante Fowler. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Nix from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on thirds, and it sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Bryant, the target there. And it'll be second and goal.
leads to second.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. A run with Harvey. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Throwing here on third and goal. Pushed out to his right. That is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal. Harvey is into the end zone. Touchdown. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Nick.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Don Franklin Myers there to make the tackle. Second down and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's Milton. To the left side, he's got Tobin. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys. They'll turn and hand this one off. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. That is Ferguson in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll be third down. Looking out of the gun is Milton. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Eating the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he will score! Hunter Lipke, touchdown Cowboys. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He looks forward for maybe a yard. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop him.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. You frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Nix going to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. In motion, Lamb. Gravel start on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Milton. Now screen set up for Blue. Across midfield, shot out of the cannon. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
The kicker on for the point after.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Third down and 3. To throw is Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Denver first down.
36-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He goes right back to Sutton. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, here's Milton. That's made by Pickens.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, here's Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 7 yards to go.
To the air, it's Milton. That's complete to Blue. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out as the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together, and that was big-time ball.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They put Pickens in motion. This one caught at the 4. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Come on. Looking to throw, it's Milton. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it.
He is out of bounds. Going to mark him at the 24-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Nix. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. This one complete to Bryant. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down, Cowboys.
On play action, here's Milton. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 47 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. He's to the 40. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
And he will get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey, touchdown Denver. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. and 10. Here's Milton. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's still on his feet. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Ready? Go!
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's caught by Tober, right side. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Come on. Ready?
Now a give up the middle. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Moving like 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll go play action with Hicks. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass.
Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that might have even lost the yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Cowboys.
Here we go. 18.
That is Ferguson in motion. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one good for 26 yards.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 35, here's second down and a yard.
Here we go. Set.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
19 wide. Get up. Cougar 19.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Bombers. Hold on, set.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Away. Hold on, set. Testing. Ready. Behind.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The return, it is Turpin. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
26-yard line.
first down. Here's Milton. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, here's Milton. Into the hands of Pickens once again. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Second and a yard. Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
At the 10-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Forced to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target.
Okay,
And it'll bring up second and goal.
Press all week. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw, it's Milton. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score again. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
The kicker on for the extra
Everything
point.
you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nix, got to throw it here on first down. Rolling right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Hold on, set. Ready. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Second down. Nix. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the
Nix now on first and 10. That one pulled in by Bryant. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
brings up second down at the 16-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. First and goal coming up.
Come see it.
They'll drop to throw. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Harvey. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
This one caused the 4. Here it is. 4th down and goal.
Gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Nick's gonna throw for it. Now will work his way out right. Picked off by Deron Black. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's gonna bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick 6.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
Broncos 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Nick's to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Broncos.
Broncos. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Here comes second and 4.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were